as we keep going and showing the footage. So let's look at these images and show everybody that we're seeing those strange reflections and those poisonous chemtrails and also other objects that are up there in the heavens. So please take care, and I'll be back shortly. Okay, this first fantastic image has come in by Ross Banbury, and again you can clearly see that these ain't contrails, they are clearly chemtrails that are up in the skies, and also there's another reflection down on the horizon. This is northwest of the UK, and again Ross, thank you for your fantastic email. And this is stunning, this image, to prove to people that they're trying to cool the atmosphere down because Nemesis, the binary twin, is with our sun now, and these huge solar flares are attacking our Earth. We've got to be honest with ourselves now. This is getting really serious, isn't it? Very, very serious. A lot of people's lives are at stake with this, and government are still turning our back on us. It's absolutely criminal what they're doing. I mean, these guys clearly show that there's a huge problem out there. Again, Russ, thank you for this image. Any more images, I mean, please send them in, it's so important. This is Russ's second image, and it is so clear that those formations are not our natural clouds, and we really need to get people around the world to understand that our skies are physically changed. Again, on this image you can see the trees, the plant life are just being destroyed, and this red reflection. And I believe now, by producing the footage on the channel, that we are waking much more people up around the UK. There's far more people that are subscribed to the UK and also sending some fantastic emails of what they've seen in the skies. That's not be afraid to speak out now, because we want the government to listen to us, to understand that we don't like what's going on in our skies, and just let this happen without poisoning us at the same time. A huge light source here. Again, Russ, fantastic image, absolutely outstanding, thank you. These next amazing attachments have come in by Sue, and Sue again is really persistent, and also thank you for these images. And again, Sue is from Oldham in the UK. Now this is very interesting, it's getting more interesting by the day, because every time we do the subscribers images we're getting a lot of people from the UK starting to look up at the skies as well. We've got fantastic emails coming from the USA showing a lot of images that I'll bring up shortly, and many other subscribers, fantastic people from Australia, even the Far East, and even Russia and Europe, many parts of Europe and Iceland. I mean, I'm getting lots of emails and images. I mean, there is thousands of people that have woken up to the truth, and they are worried about the skies, and they don't believe the propaganda news media lies. So again, this image is fantastic. Can you see this chem cloud here? This image, these images, Sue, are fantastic, thank you. And you've got that white object that's not our yellow sun anymore. Look at this dark patch in the sky here. We've got 9 attachments from Sue, so let's look at another image. Another fantastic piece of image. I mean, again, Sue reported as well that the skies were far too dark at 12 PM. I mean, look at this white object. Look at these reflections on these chem clouds. These are not natural clouds. They're all being burnt away. And this dark patch in the sky. The sky has changed its colour as well. It's too dark blue. It's beginning to be night time now. The whole of the sky is twisted. It really is. And we've got a heavy amount of trouble with our sun right now as well. Fantastic image. Let me move on to another one of Sue's images. Here it is again, these strange patterns with the colours in those chems. Our sun, the soul, is being eclipsed now. There's no doubt in it anymore. We know what NASA, we know what the government are doing now by putting this disk in front of the sun. It's far too dim, because if that disk was missing with the technology they're using, it would just be a brown sun. It won't be yellow, it will be dim, and it's dimming to this day. And it will be very interesting when we do get that eclipse on the 21st of August. It's going to be a real, very interesting sight. And please, again, send all your emails with photos of that eclipse. And please look on the opposite side, because as the skies dim, we are going to see something. And let's hope those hammerheads up there do not spray our skies. Another fantastic image. I mean, Sue, you've caught this to a T. Look clearly at this image. Can you see this brown reflection and this funny looking coloured chem? Okay, and these chemtrails. And it's, again, very, very dark. I mean, this object is starting to look like the moon at night. This white celestial body we are calling the sun. Humanity think that this is the sun. They don't understand that they're using a disk, a solar simulator. Here is the next image. I mean, again, chemtrails, this pink reflection in the sky, this haze, very strange formations in these chemtrails. Still very dark here as well. Fantastic image. Again, this white ball we have up in the skies. Not our sun, it's another object in front of it to cloak everything that we really wish now to want to see. Sue, this is a staggering image. I mean, look at it. Look at this red rainbow effect on these chems. Look at all the trash they're spraying up in the skies. I mean, Oldham in the UK, it's a nice town. I've been through it a lot of times. I've worked up there as well, helping a friend build his house many years ago, back in 2005. And Oldham is just a quiet place, lots of respectable people there, but they are being sprayed upon. I mean, this is killing their trees. I mean, look at the plant life here on the... Look how dark it is, dark shadows on the rooftops as well, and the dark shadow here above. They're hiding these objects. We're going to see a large celestial body up there in the atmosphere, out into the inner solar system. These objects are coming in now. They really are coming in fast. There's also been many reports from other subscribers that the car headlights around in town all through the morning has had their lights on as well. As it's been dimming, it's just automatic towards us. If it's dark, we're going to turn the lights on, aren't we? But they don't realise that we are slowly going into darkness now. I mean, we see this with the moon as well, don't we? The sun is dimming. It really is. I mean, look at these. Look at all the trash. Again, HARP will be used here in the UK. They have HARP in Russia. They have machines all over the place in the USA, many parts of other parts of the world as well. Just absolutely astonishing how they're still getting away with this. And I want to try and wake up many, many people around the world, because we need to form a UK community as well. As the community is spread all across the world, we've got fantastic people all over the place that's respected and also sending in some fantastic images that are following some great channels. And that's really cool, because we've got some great people doing some great work out there. This attachment's the last one, but again, can you notice that, you know, when you saw them other images, it was very dark, wasn't it? And then it lights up as the simulator, the sun goes down on the horizon, it lights up again. And then it heats up again. We get this temperature that rises through the evening skies as the sun's going down. Because they're trying to cool the atmosphere up there. They've got a big problem and they're cloaking it, and it's about time now that they start bringing this information out for people to prepare all across the world. The time is now. This next fantastic image is come in by James. Now James is from Oklahoma, and he's starting to look up to the sky as well, and he came across the channel with his email, he says, and everything he's seen in the skies is what we're seeing on the footage, on the videos, and he is absolutely shocked to see that there is a very strange red reflection coming from the right hand side of the sun, and also these strange patterns, these colours in the sky. He's never seen them before. Very, very strange. formations, and he is absolutely disgusted how they're chemtrailing over his skies as well. Just astonishing, isn't it, James? So I'm going to move on to one of his next footage. Another great image as well. I mean, you can clearly see that these chemtrails, I mean the red reflection, that is not from our sun. It is so clear now that we've got a problem, isn't it? I mean, there are just so many images coming in, and I will try and show every single one of these images. So again, James, fantastic. Another superb image. I mean, it's clear, isn't it? It's clear as day that we've got this other reflection, this other colour in the sky. Very, very strange. So again, just fantastic. And James, if you get any more images, please send them to the email again, and I will produce these onto video, because it's so important. From a town called Oldham in the UK all the way to Oklahoma in the USA, it's just fantastic that we're picking up very similar skies, very strange formations. These next images are from the moon, from Teresa Devich, and I respect you, Teresa, for sending these images in, and also for your fantastic email. And again, also to YouTube, keep safe and please prepare for this. As you can see on the screen here, this is supposed to be our moon, and if you look at those skies in the afternoon, you will see the sun. It just looks like this, doesn't it? This strange white object. Are they using a simulator in front of the moon? Because I believe so. It's far too bright. So again, just more evidence that's coming out every day. Another image, and thank you for these images as well. And plus, other people are saying when they see this strange object in the sky, because I do believe they're being cloaked, the temperature starts rising. It gets hotter at night time. Something's going on, and we need to carry on to produce the footage to head towards this true event that's occurring soon or later. I believe it's just really just around the corner now. This is the next attachment from Teresa. You can clearly see there, can't you, that the moon is far too bright. It's far too white as well. We're getting a very strange disc up there as well as we see that simulator when the sun's rising. There is a blue and a white haze in front of our sun, and also now the moon. Another excellent image from Teresa. Come on, look at this. I've never seen the moon like this ever. I mean, look, if you look carefully, there's a centre part as well. I mean, it's more like an orb in the sky, isn't it? Very, very strange. They are using something in front of it, aren't they? Something is covering it. Are we getting help by others out there? I mean, something's going on, isn't it? I mean, it's getting to a point now that we're seeing it. It's beginning to be much stranger than any year that I've ever witnessed before. These next attachments have come in from Mike Carmelini, a great man that keeps persistently bringing footage in. He's determined to catch these heavenly bodies, and the determination in people are just outstanding, and thank you again for these images. Again, clearly you can see a red haze here. Very, very strange. I mean, these images, everybody's images are just so great that we're seeing all the footage now. And also, Mike, your persistence again will pay off in the long run, because eventually, after all the hard work that everybody's doing like yourself, you're going to catch Nibiru. We're all going to catch it. And then our jobs will be done, because this is the build-up now, isn't it? You can just feel it now, can't you? The tension and the... I mean, it's all just, as I said, just all around the corner now. Another excellent set of images from Flamborough in the UK by a respectable subscriber. Okay, Alan, thank her, and you're a great man for sending these in. We can see clearly of different light sources again. Can you see the beam of light here? And also there's something behind here as well, and all these strange pink and yellow reflections. we're seeing all these other light sources now in the sky. Here again is just something that's here, and down here there's another light source. Just got to keep focusing on the horizons, and this is what you're all doing. And Alan, these are great images, thank you. The email that's been brought in by Alan as well, he's saying he's looking at the opposite side of sundown. There's something that's definitely here, come on. We can see that there's a huge reflection and a light source here. I know the images are a bit slightly out of focus, but I mean it's so clear that you can see another light source behind all that trash and all them chemtrails. And it's very purple in colour and reds. And this is what Alan said, he was very surprised to see that it was just beaming like a purple colour all over directions, and he has been seeing the skies for many years. This is a respectable, very wise man that's been seeing the skies and noticing the changes, and for the past 5 years the changes have got a lot stronger. Again, this image is amazing. There is something else on the opposite side. Can you see the start here and here? Something will be behind these chems that's rising. Another sun, because this light source is getting stronger now, and we see this on the webcams and other brilliant subscribers' images. Okay, also Alan's brought some footage in as well, and if you listen carefully to the footage you can hear that the birds, the wildlife, are screaming out. They're getting confused, they're worried as this light source is appearing from the opposite side. They just go crazy, and they do this on a solar eclipse as well. As there is strange shadows up in the sky, they panic, they worry, they think there's something going on. They know when the Earth's magnetic field is being pounded as well. So I'm going to play this video from Alan, and it's just fantastic we're getting all this information in. Great piece of footage there, and I apologise about the wind blowing, but I mean it is so evident because Alan takes that walk in that part of the country And he has never witnessed those birds screaming out loud as much as they ever did that evening. And they are just continuously going to be doing this because we've got other objects up there in the heavens that's eclipsing our sun. It's so important. I mean, the time is up now. It is truly like a ticking time bomb right now. I mean, on the footage, there is definitely another red light source that's coming up behind that horizon. Can you see this plasma that's coming through? But you can see this red heavily body that's illuminating now through behind those chemtrails, and we've seen this on other people's pieces of video evidence. So again, Alan, thank you for all your hard work, and any more videos or photos, please send them in, because we are just pounding the evidence up now. We're piling it up now to show the people that there is a real problem now. These next attachments are coming in again from Jacob Slum, a brilliant man, a brilliant subscriber, and he's picking up this object in the skies as well. And this is another part of the UK. I mean, look at this. There is definitely a reflection that's coming through here as well. So it's not all about them trying to cool the atmosphere down, it's to hide objects. And what other way would they do it? Because the only way they would hide these heavenly bodies is using these military jets to spray our skies, to cover the wool, to pull the wool over the whole of the mass, the public's eyes. So again, another fantastic image. Another fantastic image. I mean, there is definitely something that's hidden behind those chems up in the inner solar system that's heading very close towards us. We get this when we get the eclipse of the moon. When the moon eclipses, we get this rainbow effect on the clouds. So something is definitely wrong. Something is out there, and we need to get the truth out. Again, last night I noticed when I was scanning those skies at 2 AM in the morning, it did start getting very chemmy and cloudy, but there was a very strange noise up there as well. And it was, I mean, it wasn't a plane or anything like that, or any other sound that I know of. I mean, it was like a whining noise. And anyway, so it was just strange. I just thought I'd mention that as well. Here is the object that zoomed in. Very red. And you can see the shape, just the formation of this as well. And all this haze that they spray in the skies to hide everything. I truly hope that now that the members of the public are watching the channels and starting to pick up information, and also for themselves to think out of the box and not to believe the news media lies, and take a look outside. Notice, if you look up, you will see those chems, and many new subscribers now from even Great Britain and USA as well, and Australia, are sending messages in. They are shocked, they're devastated to know that this is what our governments are doing to us. Jacob, these are fantastic images, and thank you for your passion to show the subscribers what is going on up there. I mean, this is very strange. I mean, look at all this trash again, and I believe that something's being cloaked because there's many colours up there now as well. This redness around the areas, strange blue skies. I mean, brilliant image, thank you. This is a zoomed in image as well of this strangeness in the skies. Can you see the two colours? A very red coloured area here. There's something that's definitely out there. We've just got to get the footage out there, haven't we? I mean, this haze, this orange haze we see, and also this greeny blue sky, not the blue sky anymore. They're hiding these dark shadows. Jacob, I'm speechless with this image. I mean, it is so surreal. I mean, look at it. It's spectacular. I mean, again, you've got all this trash and this red reflection, this red haze in the sky, and you've got this disc. Now, another subscriber yesterday, I did a video, and it was the same sort of disc that we're seeing. It really is a problem now, isn't it? And these images are becoming more spectacular by the day, by the hour, by the minute. We are seeing a lot of differences now. So again, Jacob, this is outstanding, thank you. Another fantastic image. I mean, there is two objects up there. We are seeing two different objects. Okay, now this is the light source from the solar simulator. There's something going on with our sun, and we know full well about this. And this object here as well, can you see this? It's the same colour object I spotted not so long ago. This same shape. Can you see this? The colourings. It's going down on the horizon. We're seeing a lot of this now, aren't we? And it's going to shock a lot of people, isn't it? It really is going to shock many people around the world. Even the skeptics, the ones that disbelieve, until they see actually hard evidence that there is a celestial body which is incoming now, and we are all starting to see it ourselves. But they want to see the kill shot, but sadly they will see it, and they'd be too late to prepare. It'd be far too late for them. And I just hope that they become more aware of their surroundings. I've just zoomed into the object that's above that solar reflection. I mean, it's clear, and I'm shocked still to see this image because it was what I saw. I saw this same object going down. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you for sending this in. I mean, look at all the red reflection in the sky. It's getting really red now, like blood red. It really is. I mean, what we normally see in the past and other days, we see the sun that goes down on the horizon, and we just see blue skies, don't we? Okay, now there's a huge object that's with our sun now. They call it Nibiru, or whatever name you wish to call it. There's many names for this celestial body, this true object that's reflecting on our horizons. I mean, this red haze is just absolutely incredible, and it's absolute evidence that there is something travelling up there in the heavens that's causing all this red haze in the sky. So again, Jacob, this is a fantastic image. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm showing this image here from Lisa from Switzerland, and she and her family are prepared for this. They've bought themselves a tent, they've stocked up with water, they've prepped and prepared for the worst. They've stocked it up and everything. They've got their 4x4 vehicle, and they are ready to hit the mountains, because they are shocked, totally shocked, to see in the skies when they do climb and notice those horizons and noticing the other reflection behind those chemtrails. So again, I'm going to show you Lisa's images that she's been sending in as well, and I'm so pleased that other people are preparing for this. As you can see, that Lisa's been looking up at the skies and being persistent, noticing that those blue skies are turning darker and darker each day as she notices that white object up there in front of our sun that's dimming everything and also harming the plant life. I mean, look at all this trash that they've been throwing up there. We are no way seeing the natural cloud formations, and very strange shapes in the sky as well. A lot of people are still sending in messages saying there's a lot of faces. Another excellent image from Lisa from Switzerland. I mean, it clearly shows there's something wrong. Can you see this reflection that's around the area of this simulator, the sun, and all the trash again that's being pulled through, hiding these heavenly objects? It's only us, the humans, that are spraying the skies, those hammerheads, and they're going to make a mistake. They have to. It's just in our nature. And also, that's when we will see those objects, and we will start questioning everything about everything that's been in our history, in our lives, as they've been hiding the truth all this time. More strange chemtrails, more strange formations. I mean, look at this. It's very strange, isn't it? I mean, look at this. There is definitely very much strange formations in the cloud, these chems. I mean, we're looking at something very bizarre, aren't we, with these chemtrails as well? They're just throwing them everywhere, all across the skies now, aren't they? So again, Lisa, well done for sending these images in. And you're doing just great by preparing. Like Dennis, he's fully prepared as well. And others are doing this as well, I can assure you. Because we get rainfall that's like 6 months of rainfall in less than like 3 hours. We had this last year. We had all them storms as well. We got to remember the past. We can't forget the past times, because it will happen again and again. This image is very interesting as well. There's a dark shadow here, and some colourings behind this these chems. I mean, we're getting this rainbow effect up in the skies as well. This is not camera trickery, because I have witnessed these rainbow effects up in the sky as well as the sun is being eclipsed. And Lisa's images are very true images, and thank you. All your images are very true. We are sending out these photographs to try and wake people up. It really is important. Another excellent image from Jeanette Beasley, and also she's in the UK in the Midland area, and she has witnessed this dark cloud that just appears in front of everything. It stays there, everything else moves along, but this dark cloud just sticks in the sky for hours, doesn't move or nothing. Chemtrails again, and this pink reflection that we're seeing all the time that has not been seen before. So again, thank you for these fantastic images, Jeanette, and if you get any more, please send them in. These next set of images have come in from Our Sky Today 2017 from Ackerman, and this guy's persistent as well, and noticing on the opposite side there's these strange colours, something reflecting. I mean, we are really being polluted everywhere in the world now, aren't we? So, I mean, again, just being persistent and seeing these awesome images is just very important to all of us. Again, a zoomed in piece of footage of this strange formation, this strange colour in the sky. This kind subscriber has also said that it just gets very strong, this area here in the sky got very orange and red, and it just changes colour all the time. So Russ, thank you for all these images. Okay, we've got this image that's just come in from Susan Miller, and again, Susan, fantastic. There is something that she's explained in her email, that there's something that illuminated here. Can you see this red reflection just here? All this haze and trash as well. I mean, thank you for these images. Brilliant. I've just got these images in just now from Lisa. I mean, we saw the similar images of this red reflection just a couple of days ago from Lisa as well, and it's there again on an evening sky. I mean, look at these formations. I mean, these clouds look upside down. I mean, there's something going on. There's a lighter pink reflection and also a different haze, a different colour there. And all that plasma from the sun. Because if this colouring was from our sun, this plasma would be the same colour. Two different colours in the skies. And also, she's very frustrated about these chemtrails, because her plants in a garden and around other neighbours' gardens are just dying and drying up, and it's so frustrating. And I'm seeing this here where I am, and many of you are seeing these huge changes now. Somebody's got to say something, haven't they? I mean, look at the different colours here in the skies on this image. Okay, we've got this strange formation of a cloud that's just here doing absolutely nothing. And then you've got those chemtrails, toxins in the skies. Look at this yellow reflection as well, and then you've got this other reflection, colours. from other heavenly bodies. They can't hide it when it's up there on them chemtrails. So again, this is a tree that Lisa was describing, that it's dying, it's not well at all. They're very worried about it because in the past years they loved this tree, they respected it. It was part of the family. I mean, it's part of their house, their, and it's dying, and this is because of these criminals that are spraying our skies every day to hide the truth, to save their banking system. A very spectacular image again from Lisa. Very, very strange. And a true image. I mean, as you can see, the whiteness of the plasma. Okay, now look at this orange effect as well down below. It shouldn't be this pink. It shouldn't. These colours have never been here before. There is another heavenly body that's up in our skies. So again, I mean, Lisa, these are absolutely spectacular, and I'm so pleased that all the subscribers are going to view these images. They're just outstanding. And if you get any more, please send them in so we can show other people the footage as well. Another image has just come swarming in by Russ Ackerman, and thank you for this. This is a morning sky, and this is the opposite side. There is another light object that's rising on the opposite side, and on that image we just saw, Lisa's image, there is clearly a red reflection coming from the opposite side. These next attachments have come in from Carla Austin from the UK, the Northeast, and Mark Austin, Carla's uncle, had told Carla to send these images in, and I really am pleased that you're doing so as well, because we are seeing crisscross formations up there from those chemtrails. I mean, this image has totally blown me away, and it has probably blown a lot of you subscribers away as well. I mean, look at this formation in the sky. Again, it looks very much like a face, doesn't it? Very, very strange. And there is a pink reflection behind it. Can you see this? The skies have changed, and dark shadows above as our sky is getting darker. Again, Carla, thank you for these images, and please send more in, because it's so important that we get the word out there now. These images are coming in from Deborah Allen from the USA, and again, just so clear that the trees and the plant life are being heavily infected, and those chemtrails and the haze in the sky. Very, very strange. So, I mean, we are all studying these images in great detail as well, to show that there's many problems up there that we will see. I just believe, just not far away, we will see an event. We really will, because it, through the years, has got a lot more. It's built up. There's more chemtrailing going on than more than ever, and the sun just doesn't seem the same now. Here's another one of Deborah's images. I mean, you can clearly see a chemtrail and this strange white object in front of the sun. I believe just around the outside is a reflection from our natural sun, and they've got this strange disc that's above our atmosphere. And look on the left side, it's just too dark, isn't it, to be our skies. So again, thank you for these images. These next set of fantastic images are coming from June Mayer, and she is persistent as well to looking at the skies over up in the USA. There is another body, she says. Can't be the moon. She said it's something else that was just appearing through those chemtrails. So again, a brilliant catch. Thank you for sending this in, June. June, thank you for this image as well. We've got those strange formations in the sky, and also these strange colours. We're seeing a lot of these spread across the whole of the world. See these red reflections through these chems. Very strange, because you can see the plasma coming through that there's different colours up there coming from the other way. Another outstanding image. I mean, you can again clearly see that there's other shadows, reflections that are in front of our celestial body, the sun. Here and here. The system is in front of the sun now, and it's heading towards Earth. It's heading towards us. There's no way of getting away with it. They've been here before and they're coming back now. So again, these are outstanding, stunning images showing the proof. Another outstanding image from June from the USA, and also Mike Carmelini from Germany is seeing the same formations. So we're seeing the same skies, the same shapes of clouds all across the world. We saw these just a moment ago on another fantastic subscriber's image from Switzerland. Very crazy times we're living in now. Another spectacular image coming in by June as well. I mean, those strange clouds, okay, they're just fantastic to see, aren't they? But the thing is though, again, it's so dangerous, isn't it? We are seeing these pink reflections turning much more red, like blood red, that's out there now. And we need to, again, it is, I say this time after time, but we do need to prep for this whole situation now. Because the colours, the changes, everything around us is just falling apart now. Another excellent image where you've got this white, hot looking sun, the grey haze in the sky, all the trash, and this strange formation. Very, very strange. So again, thank you for these images. More proof that something is wrong. I mean, look at this light source. Now this is coming from the opposite side of the sun. Look at this red array, this haze, this colouring in the sky. I mean, if it's coming from the opposite side, then what is it? It has to be the second sun, the sun's companion. It's got to be something else that's out there. And we've witnessed this on other photos and other videos of a strange light source that appears from the opposite side. I mean, how long do they think they're going to get away with this by covering this up? Another fantastic image. You've been so persistent, June, with these images, and the subscribers are going to respect you for these fantastic photos. Okay, we've got some brilliant images just coming now by Paul Smart, and he is seeing very strange formations up there as well. And many parts of Australia are seeing some great, or collecting some great images. I mean, look at these strange chems and this haze in the sky. I mean, they're over there, they're being pelted as well, aren't they? And they're breathing all this in, just like we are, and just like they are all over the world. Yet another fantastic image. And Paul, you are seeing the truth. You are noticing that the skies are being chemtrailed. And it's just continuing to show the truth to every single person that's viewing the channel. Because eventually we are going to see these heavenly objects up there as well. Paul has emailed me as well to say that during the time of 12:30 onwards, it gets too dark. I mean, look here on the land. Look at this white object again, and look at these shadows, these red reflections, and all this haze and trash. I believe that's hiding Nibiru. And look at this formation as well. I mean, they really are taking the, I mean, excuse my French, but I don't want to really swear, but they are really causing a lot of problems up there, aren't they? I mean, it's getting so evident now, isn't it? There is so much going on up there now to hide these heavenly bodies. Because when they say they're cooling the atmosphere down, you've got to ask yourself, they're spraying above the North Pole and the South Pole. And they're spraying everywhere around the world. these huge solar flares are dangerous to humanity, and I believe that one will get through, and then we are in for a big event. So thank you for these images. This is the image that was brought in when it was still slightly light in the sky. Again, you can see these twisted chemtrails. And then the next image, I'll show you this now. Paul said the sun flashed and then it got very dark. And then noticing that there was something dark behind this area here. I mean, look at the colours. We're seeing these on the other photographs around the world. All this trash, strange formations. We are in deep trouble, aren't we? There is something going to happen now. These next attachments here are from Chris Craythorne from Birmingham in the UK, and he's been watching Steve Olson's channel for many years, and he's been studying the skies for a long time, and he's very, very worried about these chemtrails, and we all are. And recently he's saying that it's just got really bad now. They are spraying much more than ever of any year he's seen before. Noticing the plant life, noticing that other things are changing around him as well. So again, Chris, these are fantastic images. So I'm going to go to another one of your photographs, and also thank you for your kind long email. I mean, also, this image says it all, doesn't it? I mean, look at this. The huge halo. I mean, this image was taken today. I mean, look at this white object. There is something going on up here, isn't there? They don't want us to see any of this area. So again, at that time of the day, it just seriously dims and darkens. Fantastic image, thank you for this. These fabulous images have just come in from Dawn Taylor, another fantastic subscriber that's collecting so much information up there in the heavens. And I mean, these are absolutely stunning, and thank you, Dawn, for sending these crazy formations and these colourings in the sky we're seeing all the time. So I'm going to move to another one of your images. Yet again, another fantastic image of these strange formations in the sky, and if you look at the centre of the screen there, to the left, there's something that's lighting up there, isn't there? Another light source, another reflection. Thank you, Dawn. Here on this image as well from Dawn, you can see that chemtrail just whizzing past through that pink haze as well. And I got a guy emailed me saying, look, these are contrails, there's no such thing as chemtrails, and for me to stop taking drugs. I mean, I don't take any drugs. I mean, I like a cold pint at the pub, but that's about it. So please don't send out messages like that, because I mean, it's just too evidential now, isn't it, that we're seeing all these images to knowing, and also looking up at the skies. Please just take a look, mate, and just see those chemtrails, and let's not be negative. Another fabulous image coming in by Dawn. I mean, this kind subscriber is out early hours of the morning to catch as much as she can, and these are brilliant images. I mean, there you are, a huge chemtrail and a huge red reflection. That I saw these chemtrails when I went out to take that video footage of that object that was coming down on the horizon that was very red, and this is what made me go out to have a look to see what was going on, because this pink reflection is not from our sun, it's certainly not from our moon, it's from Nibiru, it's from an object that's out there. So these chems, these colours in the skies are getting much stronger now, aren't they? And also, I mean, look at this. This is the start of that chemtrail as well. You see that pink haze on it. So thank you again for all these, and also thank you for your number, and I will contact you shortly so we can discuss things as well, because it needs to all come out. It's so important that all this that's going on in our skies and these objects that are coming in closer, we've got to try and get this word out. Okay, we've got some footage here that's come in from Anthony Rice, and he is also from the UK, another kind, respectable subscriber. So again, I'm going to play this video for you, and he describes what he sees in the sky, and he's fed up, and we are all fed up with this. So please enjoy his video.
The bus in another part of the town where I live, and look at the state on them skies. Unreal, man. Unreal. Lad. This has been happening now all day today. Well, that sun, and I don't care what people say, that sun, there's something wrong. Whether it's a planet behind it or harp in front of it, there's something completely wrong. Just going to zoom in a bit. Come on. Unreal. I know we use that word a lot, but it is.
Thank you, Anthony, for sending this video in. It is just outrageous what they're doing. You're right. Everything you're saying is totally right, and people are starting to question it now, also here in the UK and also many parts of the world. And did you see on the video footage that those trees, now we are in our summer period, it's July, and all the trees, plant life, should be strong and bright, but look, it's like the winter period. The leaves have died, the trees are dying, everything around us is changing. So again, thank you for this video. Okay, we've got some images come in from Anthony as well, and he's marked this object you can see up there, and also all this trash that's on the horizon, everything burning up and all the rest of it as well. So good capture, and thank you for your image. I mean, we are starting to produce a lot of images now. Thank you. These next set of images are coming in from Tori Padilla. We've seen loads of images from this kind subscriber from the USA. I mean, again, look at this strange light source. I mean, look at these yellow colours as well. Very orangey, but look, cartoony sort of thing. They don't look real at all, do they? There's a lot of cloud formations that just don't look real anymore. What is real these days? It's very strange, isn't it? So again, thank you for this image. Much more strange colours on them chemtrails. As you can see, the light source of the sun to the right hand side here, but there is something else that's in front of it, that's down on the horizon. We won't see this just yet before it rises in the future, but I wish I know a date to when this will happen, but it's just important to continue until we do see it. I mean, look at all this pink reflection on these strange formations. Again, a brilliant shot, thank you. These attachments are come in by Susan Faleli from Pleasanton in California, USA, and on the ground you can see this pink reflection. And again, you can see this clearly, can't you? This strange formation that was seen in Germany and other parts of the world. This haze, this trash in the sky, and these formations you saw on Tori Padilla's images. Very strange. Again, fantastic footage. You can notice, can't you? You can see that there's some formation up there as well. And all this pink sky that we see every single day now, as we've got this object that's in our inner solar system that's reflecting. More true evidence that we've got this huge problem with these pink and red reflections from the opposite side. As we see the sun going down, there is a large amount of pink skies and chemtrails to hide and avoid the public from seeing the truth. Here's another set of images that's coming through from Mitchell Sard, another fantastic subscriber from Southern Australia. And again, it's so clear from the opposite side, there is a red reflection. Something else that's brightening up the opposite side as the sun's gone down. Very, very strange. And this true event is very close to us now, because I'm now seeing more details and more strength of this red reflection. Thank you for sending this in. Well, I've just seen this image from Mitchell Sard and I nearly fell off my chair because it just blew me away. I mean, look at those strange formations in the clouds. I mean, look at the haze and also this red reflection on the horizon. I mean, look, this orange colour that we've seen on other photographs. I mean, it's very strong in Australia there, isn't it? There's something that's coming. There's another object that's reflecting. There's other heavenly bodies like Helion and other celestial moons that are incoming with the system. I mean, this is a stunning image, and I hope that everybody sees this as well, because all the images coming through are fantastic. Okay, if anybody says that this is normal, these skies are just fine, and like the Weather Channel say, don't worry, a few showers and it's going to be sparkling and very nice day today. Well, let me tell you that this system is just around the corner, and we are seeing all the differences now, aren't we? Two sets of colours in the skies and a haze in the horizon. A very spectacular image, but it's messages in the skies to say that something is wrong. And thank you again, Mitchell, for this outstanding image. This other fantastic image is coming in from John Cravey from Huntington Beach in California. I mean, again, that red sky. And he, again, is being persistent and looking out to the horizons. And he also says that this change is definitely here now. We are seeing a complete change. And he's very worried about this red sky, this haze and those chemtrails that are melting away when the sun's above. And also on the land he says that the trees just don't look the same anymore. So it is hugely evident that we are seeing a big change, and it's completely shocking, isn't it, how the government are saying nothing, because they really are saying absolutely nothing about this, as we are still seeing these changes unfold. This outstanding image is from Kathleen from Florida as well, and she's very persistent and is very focused to the truth as well, like we all are. We're just seeing these strange formations. Can you see this? And here as well, there's an object on the horizon here, and all this pink and red reflection and these grey-green skies in the background. So again, thank you, Kathleen, for these images. I mean, absolutely outstanding. And if you have any more, please send them in, because we need to see these. Okay, I've got a short piece of footage from Kathleen as well from Florida, and it is a very short piece of footage, but I've slowed it down, and you will see two large bolts of lightning, or whatever it is, these sharp light sources that appear in the middle of the screen on the sky where that red haze is, and I'll play this video for you now. And thank you for sending this in as well. I've just zoomed in on this, so I'm going to play this zoomed in. It's very important. Very strange bolts of lightning. Very thick as well, and more yellow than just a thin lightning bolt. So again, thank you for sending this in. These are the last attachments from a kind subscriber. There's Andrew O'Connor. And again, from the USA, you can see clearly that those chems, this strange colour, this pink reflection again, and these orange reflections. So every single subscriber that's bringing in footage is seeing the same formations, the same colours, proving that we've got other objects up there, out in the heavens. And also, when it's the daytime skies, we see that the skies dim and get darker. And also on Alan's footage in the UK, where he took a video of the formations on the opposite side and hearing them birds screaming and becoming very upset, is just showing that the evidence is now starting to become more clearer that we've got those objects out there. Another fantastic image from Andrew as well. He says in his email that he's seen a light source on the opposite side. Look at this. We've seen this on the Mexico cams. Fantastic how you've picked this up. Very, very strange formations. And I believe this is part of the system that's coming in. All the trash that's coming in on the horizon. And humanity need to take a note of this. They really do need to wake up, because many people will be so much in shock and they will be in despair. They won't know what to do when this event occurs. So I'm going to go now, and I've done this video raw just to get as many images as I can tonight, and I will do another video tomorrow because I'm still getting lots of images through as we speak now, and it's just fantastic that there's so many people that are now becoming more awake to the situation, and there's been people that have been wise to it for many years, and it's now time that the people get to say their words. So peace and